Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have another Pauper video, and this time we are playing one of the decks that is considered to be one of the best in the metagame. But we've got a couple of changes to adjust for the metagame, so let's see how we get on. Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see here, we are playing the red-green mid-range or Ponzolus deck, or red-green ramp, or red-green Eldrazi, whatever you want to call it. Nobody knows what to call it because all the Ponza effects have gone and the deck's called Ponza. So, basically, what this deck tries to do is we play a land on one, and then we play one of these mana ramp effects, either the Wild Growth, Utopia Sprawl, or Arbor Elf. Probably Arbor Elf if we have to choose, because then on turn 2, we can put another one in play, like an enchantment on one of the forests. We can tap that forest for 2 mana, untap it with an Arbor Elf, and make 4 mana. That allows us to play any of these as early as turn 2. What that then does is on the next couple of turns, it really sets you up for your big threats like Avenger Hunter, Altar Sword, Boredom Party, and all that sort of good stuff. After that, the main change is I'm trying 2 Nylea's Forerunner instead of like the You Meet Me in a Tavern slot. Basically, it gives your bigger threats like your Boredom Party, Generation, and your Writhing Chrysalis trample, which is quite a good way of doing it, and to push damage through. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're running 18 lands and only 3 repurposes because I want to make sure we hit at least 2 lands to sort of hit our land drops to cast our big bombs, and then hope for the best. Other than that, in the sideboard, the only real change that we've got is I'm playing 3 Nylea's Disciple instead of 3 Weather the Storm. I feel like it fits the theme better. You want to tap out, you want to just play some dudes. Like, yes, it might not gain as much life, but you stopping casting a spell to play Weather Storm is probably going to more likely lose you the game than not. Other than that, we have 2 Casting the Fires for artifacts, but also if we need to kill any 1/1s, 4 Deglammers, 3 Gorilla Shamans, and 3 Breath Weapons. And that is pretty much as exciting as it gets. And we're hoping to tackle the meta with this. And I'll see you guys for round number 1. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 1. And we are on the player. His hand's keepable. It's not amazing because obviously we've got the awkward wooded ridgeline plus no other extra ramp effect. So we are very reliant on this Arbor Elf. But we do have Malevolent Rumble too. So our opponents just skip through their turn, huh? So I guess we go play here, tap here, and then we just go Malevolent Rumble here. 1, 2, 3. I guess I have to take the really awkward. I think I want to take the Boredom Party because I don't have any actual threats once I've started to pitch these away. 1, 2, 3. So I can end of turn sack this. No, I don't even want to do that. Spell Bomb's fine. So we're against Gardens most likely here. Okay, so that works out perfectly because then we get to play here this Chrysalis, and then we're sort of just laughing at this point because we've got 6 mana here with the spawns to play Boredom Party, Wellspring, so we'll let them do all their setup. And they've a double Vault here, which is interesting. Maybe they're not on Gardens. Maybe they're on Affinity with a really weird draw. So red, 4. I'm going to do it like this, so I put it on the stack with these triggers. Stack automatically. These are in the stack. I don't know why Magic Online's been really slow. Go Cascade first. Into Avenger Hunter, okay. Woo! Look at all this. Look at all these triggers. Let's get a mountain. Why not? And we have a 6. And then we are going to swing for 11. There's no point in sacking the spawn either. I have no idea what's going on with the Undercity. There's no point in sacking the spawn to deal an extra damage when the extra damage doesn't matter too much. So, interesting. I think if they're on Affinity or if they're on Gardens here, so they'll look. So we'll discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we just discard the repurposer here. Deadly Dispute, sure. Interesting. So I don't actually know if they're on Grixis Affinity, Rakdos Affinity. Like, obviously, this is a peculiar start, to be fair. But we'll assume they are on some sort of affinity. So we're going to forge up. Okay. We're not going to do any of that. I really don't. I think Magic Online might need a restart. So I've had to make some changes. I basically put in all the affinity hate. So the Gorilla Shamans, the Casting Fires, the Deglammers. But I just panicked, if I'm honest. Panicked in putting cards in the sideboard because when Magic Online finally rebooted, there was only approximately like 20 seconds. So I'm going to keep this hand. More because it's got a Gorilla Shaman than anything else. And we have a red source too. We have the mana to cast a Chrysalis too. So we'll just see how we end up going here. We'll just play the Wooded Ridgeline on 1. This might have been a mulligan. Because you might want to commit to all the ramp and stuff. But we'll see. So they are Grixis Affinity. So we're needing our Casting the Fires, our Deglammers. Sort of deal with these. So I cut. What did I cut? So I cut the 3 repurposes, 2 Forerunners, and then 4 Rumble. For 3 Gorilla Shaman, 4 Deglammers, and then 2 Casting the Fires was what I ended up cutting. So, see how that goes. So, refurb. Excuse me. Do we just discard the Oliphant here? We don't need a second red source, right? Because we're just going to play Gorilla Shaman, blow up this land. Hopefully cut them off black. And then see if they have a Galv Blast. Because I was thinking there we could cut the discard the Oliphant, because we're likely going to need it for mana anyways. But if we're discarding a land, we might as well discard the Oliphant. Was my logic, because I would rather put the mana in blowing something up than actually doing something. Than actually paying the mana for the Oliphant. So we'll cast Gorilla Shaman, we'll blow this up, keep them off artifact count, keep their artifact count low even. And then hopefully they won't have a Galv Blast for this Gorilla Shaman. And then we can just hold their Meridian lands. So what I'm hoping. Are going to pass. Okay. Another Chrysalis, huh? Cool. So we're going to pass the turn here. And then we'll play Chrysalis. And then we can also then hold up the spawns to blow up stuff with Gorilla Shaman. So they're stuck on 1 land. You attacking yet? No. Kidoki. So we'll cast this. Hi. We have our spawns. If we want to blow something up. We can play another Chrysalis here too. Yeah, just goodbye. Easy game. See you guys for round 2. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2 here. There is, I think this hand's fine, right? So you got land Wild Growth, land Repurposer, then land 3, 4, 5. So then you can play turn. So you go 1, 3, 5 here. Pretty nicely. Seems to be against another Grixis Affinity. Or not. Blood Fountain. So I don't know what I'm against. So I also then don't want to... I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket here. So we'll just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another Blood Fountain. Yeah. 4, 5. So here we... I think here we want to discard the Forest, if I'm honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like... I don't know why I feel like we're against zombies. Just a observation. It's probably not the best idea to get this out, but I also would like to get the red source, which is pretty sad because I would like to play this Arbor Elf, but I need the red source for the Chrysalis. But next time we can play the Chrysalis and the Arbor Elf, assuming that they assuming Vampire's Kiss, sure. Mono Black Affinity, is this? You get a swing, sure. They get to take the initiative. Mono Black Affinity, yeah. Oh. And there's a swamp that they've got. And they've got 2 cards in hand. 1 card in hand. I'm rather confused by the deck itself, but all is well. So 2, 4. Let's play this. And then play another Arbor Elf. Do we just attack with both? So I guess we don't attack with both, and this at least gets to eat one of these. They have to double block to keep the initiative. If we throw both of these guys under the bus, I don't think that's basically the best use of it. Because this blocks here. This gets blocked by a spawn. I don't really care about that. 2, 4, 6, 7. And then we can Annoyed Altasaur next turn. I just don't know if they're running Cast Down or like that, or what removal they're running here. Rip Rats. You got it. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blood Fountain Show. They have no cards in hand. This is fine. I'm assuming there's no attacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll try Altasaur first. Boredom Party, sweet. Into another Riven Chrysalis. We take those. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That becomes a 6, 7. So attack here. See what they end up doing. Them blocking here is fine. Them blocking here is fine. I think I'm gonna sack most of these now, to be honest. Stack automatically. Always shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I sack 1 more. And that means I can survive. They take more damage here. They take 5. We take the initiative here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to Forge on here. So I can't stop this dying. So if they play a land, I can't stop that dying. But this stops this block attacking. But it also stops the Crit Rats. This stops the Altasaur dying if they draw a land off for the Crit Rats. Okay, Refurb's not cutting it. And I feel like they have too many. We have too many threats here, so we'll just block 1 here. Just block here and then sacrifice it. As if they managed to draw a Toxin Analysis. Seriously. I'm gonna sack this so they don't gain as much life. Wait, what? Oh, they didn't let this resolve. Ouch. Lucky. I still think even if so, they would have gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life. Went to 18. No cards in hand. Yeah, so it would have went to 18, which is fine. We'd have put them at 13, and then played a Forerunner, right? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's not an amazing position, but it's in an okay position. Mono black affinity, huh? My main thing is I don't know if I want the normal hate. I probably want some number because we've seen a lot of blood fountains and such. So 3 repurposes, 4 glamours. Do we just because we've seen a Barrenmoor and a swamp as well, so I don't know how much this is going to be impactful. I like Forerunner, I like Avenging Hunter. Maybe I'm just supposed to take Rumble out and then 2 Glamours. I like the Forerunner here. Let's try that. The oh god, the Cast into Fire can be a way to deal with the. What's the word I'm looking for? This is fine. Do we just bottom a land here? I think so. Divest. What's that, creature or artifact? So you get to take an Oliphant or an Avenging Hunter. I'm assuming you take the Oliphant. Yep. She's a bit sad, but we will live. Obviously, we need now just another land here for the Cast into Fire. Because the Avenging Hunter... Play land. Play an Arbor Elf. Play Wild Growth. 3, 6, 7, 8. So, we can cast both of these next turn, assuming they don't refurb us. They play a Sneaky Snacker. Okay. And the Barrenmoor. Sure. 3, 6. Whee! Got a mountain here. There's a mountain. And then do we just cast into the fire the bridge? They can take the initiative here, but I don't think I care. It'd be pretty annoying if they go attack cast down, but we can still Arbor Elf take the initiative back. So we'll likely be lost well in anyways. They get a basic land. So we had to remove a land and then we give them a land, I guess. We maybe should have just cast into fire the Sneaky Snacker. That might have been probably the better thing here. Play a swamp. And you've got 4 cards in hand. Refurb, we'll discard a forest. Do we think they have Snuff Out? There you go. They got a Snuff Out. Oh, they got 2? Sure. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The powers of Ponzerless Ponzer. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have just to be fair, I should have just cast it to find this. 6. Wait, that was annoying. Divest though. Oh yeah, draw a card. I should have just killed this. Protected the initiative. We will lose mana, sure. We're gonna get trapped down to 8. Oh my, are you taking the mic? Like seriously? 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Wow, what a hand. Jesus Christ, dude. Do I want breath weapons? I feel like I want breath weapons instead of the glamours. I can't believe that guy kept a hand of Sneaky Snacker and triple Snuff Out. Right, good, dude. You got it. This is fine. So we're gonna go land Arbor Elf, land Arbor Elf into Utopia Sprawl on green here. Divest. You got it. Don't mind if they're gonna take Gorilla Shaman here. Yeah. So we will do this for a forest. Play forest. Play Utopia Sprawl on red. On top of this, Utopia Sprawl. Wild Growth. Then pass. I maybe should have left the generous end, because now I've got really nothing. Something to punish them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7. I'll play an Altasaur. Altasaur into the Chrysalis I was thinking about playing anyways. Easy. And then 2 mana, just for a snacker or something. Cast down on my guy, sure. Play Bajuka Bog. You got it. Cast into fire, huh? So we'll play this. Cast. Exile target artifact. Goodbye. I guess I pumped him twice. Excuse me. Because then hit for 4 on 16, then you hit him for 12, 13. 2 mana for another cast down, sure. What a life. Yay! Let's now draw mana for these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna sack these. Currently stuck on 2 lands. I hope they have Snuff Outs and no swamps. That would make me happy. So we'll put them at 10 here. Unless they're gonna Spinning Darkness my Arbor Elf. I don't know what they could possibly have here. Because I don't have a swamp for a Snuff Out. Seems like a very odd deck. I guess on the play I maybe shouldn't have had the breath weapons in. I still also shouldn't have just cast into fire their land last game, but it is what it is. So they only have 1 artifact right now. The Deadly Dispute, their Vault. A fine place to be. Bajuka Bog again, sure. No problem. Bottom pie. Oh. And you know what? That serves yourself right. See you guys for round number 3. So, looking at this hand, I don't think this hand's a keeper. We've got a lot of bombs and no ramp, so fairly easy mulligan. We have a lot of bombs and no ramp, fairly easy mulligan. So here we have not a great hand, but a keepable hand. I'm gonna put the rumble back right. Yeah. At least this way we can blue. Are you gonna spell pierce me? Probably. I'm gonna F6. Loriano. Or an Aqua, huh? Mountain cycle for a untapped mountain. Like that mountain. Play Rumble. It resolves, huh? So we'll get Chrysalis here. No reason not to. I mean, just play Chrysalis next turn. Yeah. Stuff out in the bin is actually quite good. I would like to have the Utopia Sprawl, but I feel like they're not going to tap out here. Maybe they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're digging for a land here. Found a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can play a Gurmy, but they can't play. Okay. Yeah, so they played a Gurmag Angler. Nothing against all of that. We want to tap for red, I guess. So I'm assuming my Chrysalis is going to get snuff outed, but there's also a chance that it doesn't. And we can hope that it doesn't. Yeah, I've already seen one snuff out, right? One in the bin. Mental Note, mill 2 cards, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just block and sack, really. I would like to use that mana because obviously we can. Error, sure. So they're just jamming bombs. Okay. The awkward thing is here, we can play Avenging Hunter, which threatens one of these. Like, it contests one of them. But then we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then if they have a snuff out, I'm left with a 4-5 and a 5-4. And they'll take the initiative. So I feel like I don't want to play the Avenging Hunter just yet. I'd rather just play the Repurposer and the land. And here, at least, the Writhing Chrysalis sort of deals with one of them unless they have a snuff out. In theory. So here I'll just block 1, take 5. And the reason is I want, excuse me, I want these spawns to play an Altasaur here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then at least I have a spawn, a Writhing Chrysalis, and an Annoyed Altasaur. Yes. Not once have they left up any protection. So Cascade. Oh, into the boarding party. Writhing Chrysalis, Writhing Chrysalis, Writhing Chrysalis. I'll take that also. That also works. Why won't let me cast it? There we are. That is why you play Cascade. Look at that. Let's go first. I have a 6-5. A 6-3, I should say. And a 6-5. I'll play a land. Do I just swing? I'd definitely attack here, right? Swing for 11. Interesting enough to save life as well. They're probably best off snuffing this, but... So now they take 10. They've got double snuff out. Okay. So they take 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here they likely don't have another snuff out because they've seen 3 of them. They probably only have 1 more cast down. So they've got a snuff out and a cast down here, most likely. And they're still swinging. So I block here and I block here. I block like this because I'm assuming they've got an Unexpected Fangs. So say if I block here in the Unexpected Fangs, I'll lose this and they gain so much life that it's just not worth it. Forge. However, do have quite a bit of counter magic. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play this. I'd rather have this get countered than the end because the end stonewalls them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm not going to attack. Right? It gets awkward if they have a removal spell here, because we would have dealt 7 damage to them, but they've milled a cast down, they've played 2 snuff outs and milled a 3rd. So they have to have another snuff out here, or another cast down. They'll likely only run 2 cast downs and 4 snuff outs. So they have to, they do have to find them. Okay. And now they've still got access to 3 counter spells here with the, okay. So we need a Cascade threat, really. Got 3 cards in hand. We're on 10. I think I'm fine playing this. I'd rather them counter this, or counter and kill this than the end. So if they counter this, then, like, the end's likely to resolve here. Yeah. The problem is they have to forge as well. That's the annoying thing. So if they forge here, this doesn't stonewall anything. Yeah, that's really annoying. not only they had to have double snow because they were tapped out, but they also then had the second cast down, which is slightly annoying. So we get hit for 5 here, and then they're playing with the terror. Let's see what we can draw here. They scried 4, 5, 6. That's this. Do you have a 4th counter spell? You do not. A 3rd counter spell, I should say. But we have an end here, so they don't generally tend to run more than 4 snuff outs, 2 cast downs, and then like an agony warp or an extractor confession. So if they have an extractor confession, fair enough. Agony warp obviously doesn't kill this. They're gonna go with that. That's fine. Well, it's not fine actually, but because it means they just pass the turn here. So they have 1 snuff out. It's more annoying as well, the fact that if I knew they were going to cast down the other guy, I literally would have just domed them for 7, put them at 5. So that at any point that I did take the initiative, even if I drew the initiative guy, I sort of was so far ahead. But now they've got 15 power on board and I'm on 8. And I have a 5/7 that has to attack. I need another one. Yeah, in all honesty, they didn't deserve to win that. They literally just got super, like, I want to say super lucky on variance more than anything. We'll just run this back. Is how I would put it. Which is pretty unfortunate, really. Yeah, they were like just over halfway through the deck and they're seeing 90% or 4, 5, 6, 6. So assume that they have 7 removal spells. They'd seen majority of them. Like, they'd seen, what, 3 snuff outs and 2 cast downs. 5 out of 7. This is fine. We do need a red source for the Chrysalis, but other than that, we are good. 2, 3, 4. So, here on red. We spend the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just take the bottom party, right? So while they're doing all their setting up shenanigans, I'll just board and party them and then try board and party Altasaur and all that sort of stuff. Is the game plan. Okie dokie, you've got a Hydroblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could actually just play both of these through a Hydro. So here we go. They'll have 2 spawns. We have 4, 5. The good thing about Riven Chrysalis being colourless is actually great. Yep. You do all your self-smelling shenanigans. So there's 1 snuff out. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can play Altasaur here next turn. Or we can just play Board and Pie. It all depends on what they play. So say if they don't play anything. Or if they leave 1 mana up. So I think I'm just going to play the big guy. More likely to find a mana source for a board and party next turn. There's a mana source. I probably just want the Oliphant, right? 2, 4, 5, 6. I think at this point I just want threats, right? Because I'm pretty close to just hard casting them all anyways. Like I'm 1 mana off all the 6 drops, which Avenging Hunter can give me. So I can't spell that, that's fine. We hit them for 9. And we're just forcing the hand here, is what we're trying to do. Brainstorm, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can play 2 1-mana threats now. If they tap out to play 2, we'll probably just board and party and swing. Terror. Snuff out is such a busted card in this scenario. And they paid 2 for a Gurmy. Leave them 1. Okay. Okie dokie. So they've probably got a snuff out here. Please give me something good. Something good, something good, something good, something good. That is definitely the definition of something good. I don't want to attack with this. Not just yet. I'll just swing big and then I have this on D and then the 2 spawns. Red. Snuff out, I'm assuming. Oh, they don't have a snuff out. Oh my god. Went the opposite way by the looks of this. Currently went from all the snuff outs and removal spells last game, but to none. Yep. You dig for your removal. If they do attack, which I find highly likely that they will, we will. We'll just block here. 2 mana for Extract a Confession. And you gathered evidence, right? Sure. So this guy's to die. Oh, thanks for buffing my guy. No? Cheers. Do you have a cast down for this one? Otherwise you can't attack. Yeah. And you likely have a counter spell, huh? 2 for 5, so they either have a counter spell here or they have a cast down. And either I'm fine with, right? Arbor Elf is not that impressive. Does my bottom pie resolve? It resolves, huh? Swing! So yeah, showing that they've got 4 snuff outs, 2 cast downs, and Extract a Confession, it seems. Like, that's not that much removal. Block here. Do you have an Unexpected Fangs? You do, huh? Okay. So they go to 1. Rather annoying, but... and then go back up to 7. But they still need removal for these, which... Interesting that they kept the Fangs in too. Yeah, we'll take 6. Repurposer, huh? 2, 4, 5. So I guess we'll just attack with these. Pass down on that, sure. 1, 2, 3. And then untap this, that's 2, 4. So I guess if I do this, and then hopefully this resolves. Come on. But now... I wanted the repurposer in... the awkward thing is I want to play the repurposer so that... Another snuff out down, okay. So that I can play the spawn can sack, and... So we'll take 6 here, so the spawn can sack so they don't gain 6 life, and then we kill them on the backswing. 2, 4, 5. We'll go again. Because at least this time we can double and tap and play the Oliphant. I play the repurposer, if they have another counterspell, that is. I'm really curious with the 2 cards in here if this is resolving. Okay. Might as well get a mount, I guess. Then we'll swing for 4 here. I don't really care if I have a counterspell or something for the repurposer, because I don't actually care the repurposer resolves. It's more I want the old one to sack for this. And that'll stop them gaining the 6 life for a turn, which will then put them into lethal range. As you can see here, they'll run 6. But I don't really care if this resolves or not. Oh, pass down that, sure. So they now realistically can attack. Right? Mill 2 guys. So that's 1, 2, 3 snuff outs, right? Is that 1, 2, 3 snuff outs and 2 cast downs and an Extract a Confession? So they've got 1 snuff out most likely. They can't attack. They're down the backs. What the hell? Block. Okay. Attack. Do they have another threat or something? Is that what it is? Go to Germag. So the likelihood they don't have a removal spell, right? Forge. Forge here. Draw. Yeah. Okay. I was confused. I was like, the likelihood they don't have another removal spell here because they've literally only have 1 snuff out. But all good. All good. We got this. Game 3. Let's go. So I think this hand's a keep. We have all the ramp that we could possibly want. And we just need bombs. I'm going to play the Wild Growth first in case they play Spell Pierce. Yep. And then I can go land Utopia Sprawl on red Rumble. So, hope they don't have another. Another Spell Pierce would be pretty brutal. I don't get it, if I'm honest. I don't... Every time I verse, like, this player has had triple of any card that they need. Triple snuff out game 1, triple snuff out game 2, plus double Spell Pierce here. Like, I just find it odd. And they've just milled 2 kill spells. 1, 2, 3. So now they're just hard. It's okay. Don't worry, brah. This is a do not worry, brah. I don't need removal. I've got an early error. Jesus. We're a 3rd Spell Pierce. Oh. I'm surprised, really. If I am totally honest. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to take 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want Repurposer or Altar Saw here, surprisingly enough, because I'm playing Chrysalis with a spawning player. So we're gonna play this red land. We also take an arbor elf, but that doesn't really do much. We could play. So we could. We're gonna spawn. We're gonna play this land. We're gonna untap with 4/5 mana, so we can play Chrysalis plus Rumble next turn into Altarsaw, right? Yeah, I think that's probably the pick. F6. So we take 5 here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I actually just play the Eldrazi with 3 spawns up because this holds this back, right? I think that's fine. Yeah, no problemo. Under. Got 3 cards in hand. And they chose not to shuffle, they're playing Aquifer. So they've now got access to their snuff outs. So I'm going to play Utopia's Brawl here. I have 4 mana for a Chrysalis anyways, so if they countered it, it didn't matter. Like Chrysalis. Make some spawns. If they counter it, they counter it. If they snuff out it, they snuff out it. Like, I don't really care too much. Like, I still get the spawns here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can actually just block one and save 5 damage into Altarsaw. Sack it just in case they put fangs on it. No reason not to. Brainstorm, sure. So we need to hope that they don't have more removal. They have 40, just 20 cards through their deck, so the likelihood is they've probably got another either counter spell or removal spell here. And the second threat is a Gurmy. Gurmy. Sure. A Gurmy plus a counter spell. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm very much reliant on this hitting hard, and this is not hitting hard because now they can counter spell this because they've got a counter spell or a removal spell, and then hit us for 10. Then just snuff out this. Oh look, extractor conversion hit us for 10. Sure. Double spell pierce though is what Cook does. It does take up so much time. So a Rumble here. I guess we take an Avenging Hunter into Chrysalis. And we're hoping that they don't have a counter spell or another. Also, Fumes would kill us here. Don't have another removal spell, please. I'd prefer you not to. Be greatly appreciated. Mill 2, sure. Whiff on the removal. So they're probably double attack here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They didn't attack. So I'm conscious of unexpected fangs here. I should have let both of them resolve first as well. Okay. So we want something good. That is literally not the definition of good. We'll play Avenger Hunter, get a land here. 1, 2, 3, 4, get the mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Thanks. Come on. Please. Please, random opponent. Please give me a break. They're going to draw another removal spell anyways. So I'm going to block this. I'm going to block here. And block here. Keep the initiative, also don't die. And then they're going to unexpected fangs this. They're not. Okay. 2 cards in hand. 3 mana. Another Gurmy. Okie dokie. 1 card in hand. So I need to scry here. Hit an Altarsaw. Generous End. 1, 2, 3. Double Generous End. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I actually want to top, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I die if this is a counter spell, but I want to top. Generous End saves us, right? We play this land. 3, 4, 5, 6. This. Unless there's a counter spell. Yet again, hoping to dodge a removal spell. But okay. No snuff out, 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 no snuff out. Ah, where? Like, seriously? Oh my god, this opponent is the luckiest opponent in the world. Oh man. That is so frustrating. Literally double spell pierce, triple snuff out so early on. God's sake. Absolute raging. Anyways, see you guys for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 4. And we can keep his hand. Pretty good. Sprawl into Repurposer into Writhing Chrysalis is a pretty good one. After that really close blue-black Terror matchup where our opponent draws all the removal, we are off to the races again. And what are we against this time? Let's find out. The thing that I find really interesting is this another Grixis Affinity. Okay. What I find really interesting is do we want red? I guess it doesn't really matter, so we might as well name red. But there's no double green anymore with the Thermocast going. I actually forgot what I was going to say. What I found really interesting, to be honest, is the that's what I was going to say. Oh, is the fact that all your creatures, like your Eldrazi's, all put stuff on the board super early. That I'll easily just discard this Avenger Hunter. No problemo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna land. We can just play bottom party here. Okay. Play this instead. No problem by me. Is that you put so much stuff on the board, like early, like we're on turn 3 and I've got an army of stuff. Like not only does the Writhing Chrysalis like compete against anything, can't be bolted, all that sort of stuff. But you have a bunch of stuff to just block your blast runners and stuff for mono red. So I do think that that mono red matchup, which was a weak matchup, has got a little bit better at least. Like obviously you can't really rely on Arbor Elf as much, but other than that, generally pretty good. So they need cast down here to deal with the Writhing Chrysalis. Otherwise they can't attack. And then we can also just keep the Writhing Chrysalis on D and just start repurposing and attack with repurposer and bottom party. Okay. So if we draw an Altasaur here, we can play an Altasaur. We can literally just play the best threat now, whatever we've got. Avenger Hunter is probably not it. I'd probably just play the bottom party if I'm honest. 3, 4, 5. Oh, shield. Come out. Oh, shield. Arbor Elf, less exciting. But means we could most like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. If this dies, 10. I think I'm okay attacking with this. If they want to block here, I can actually play both of these next turn. Like it's a free block, but they take 6. So I'm assuming they'd much rather do that. I maybe should have attacked with the Chrysalis here, just to fully put pressure on. But I didn't want to lose the spawn to then. Well, I didn't want to lose the spawn to kill both of these. They do take 9 in that exchange, but I think that's because I'd rather just give it trample or they're gonna cast down for this. Oh. Blue, 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 Gear Seeker. Okay. No attacks for 2. Wonder if they have Rebuke or cast down. They would have cast down there and right there, if that's the case, but Wild Growth, huh? For a Wild Growth on here. 4 and tap. Whee! I will take the initiative. Thank you. I will get a Mountaineer, I guess. A mountain. Boom! Forerunner. So we're now at a stalemate, but at least our Chrysalis has trample. We're gonna hope they're not on Toxin Analysis, but seems like an odd thing to be on if they're running Gear Seeker too. This is a second Gear Seeker. All the Gear Seekers. All the time. It is. Spooky. Pick a Wellspring. So I can probably just forge this up if I wanted to, right? So still can't really attack. Got forge. I'm 14, right? I can just hope to draw better. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna forge this and just hope to draw well. Forge plus trap and all that sort of good stuff. Haha, look at the drawing well. Drawing well is going well. And I think we just stare at each other, right? Or do we just attack and kill one of these? 2, 3, 4, 6. I think I don't hate this. So they have to double block with something. But then the double block with both of these, I kill both of them. If they double block with both of these, I kill one of them. We kill one of them, which I am fine with. We'll pass turn. We'll keep this in hand because, well, we don't need the lands. But also we don't, if they play another refurb, they don't draw a card. We just discard a land that we don't need. Cool. 3 mana for Kenku. Gearseeker plus Kenku's a pretty, oh, they're bringing back the Blood Fountain is back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Blood Fountain is back, they're just going to play a Mare Enforcer. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The awkward thing is, obviously, they're going to make this indestructible, unblockable next turn. Oh, bomb. Okay. I would like to draw well. Just a good card here. It probably was greedy to trap, but go down the trap route, but I also don't think it's that incorrect, really. Double rat's really annoying, but 5. Let's do this to archive. And we get a draw a card. I think we just pass again. Like, we are getting thrown next turn unless they swing with this and this. They can have unblockable swing for 5, which then opens up us to an attack, which is great. Or the attack with both refurbs, and we get a killer refurb here. And then again opens us up to attack. Another refurb shot. Oh. Did the attack with 2 rats here stop us ultimating? That's fine. What do we want to hit off this? So Chrysalis and Repurposer don't work how we want them to work with this. Obviously we don't Cascade. That's just a big reach trampler. This is just a big reach trampler also. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think big reach trampler is sort of where I want to be, right? Or Avenging Hunter lets us forge next turn. Generous Ent also has trample due to this. And is what, an 8? Let me just take the alt saw, right? That's 2 turns we don't get to forge or trap them. But I think if they're going to hit us with the refurbs, I don't really care, right? Maybe it is just the Avenging Hunter. Like you have an 8/7 trample. Like still kills one of these. We can still then forge one of them up next turn and attack with both of them. The bottom pie. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom pate. Another Annihilator. I think I'm fine attacking, you know. Well, I'm fine attacking with this. Yeah, I get a trader Mare Enforcer and take some damage. Funnily enough as well, obviously the Forerunner means they can't Gal Blast this to save themselves for some damage. This is fine, then they take 2. 7. Then again, we'll leave the Forest in hand. If they want to attack, so they're going to Gal Blast here. They're going to Gal Blast an Avenger Hunter or a Forerunner. They're going to Gal Blast the Avenger Hunter. Okay. And they have a bunch of X1s. So, in theory, we should be able to get quite a lot of damage through with everything having trample. So I could forge something. Probably could even forge this. Bargain puts them back up to 9. Sure. They're on 3 cards, huh? Cool. Do they have a cast down for this? Okay. So, my only concern really... So, actually I don't really have too many. I guess if I block here, if the Galv Blast here, is my thought. So you block here, Gal, and then they get a trade of Galv Blast for it. Other than that, I have too many concerns, right? So if I put it on here, that's 7, 8. Just put it on here though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there are 5 blockers, but they're all X1s. Refurb, so there's their 4th refurb. So they can block everything, which is fine. But again, everything has trample. I think I would rather put it on the Writhing Chrysalis, right? So that it at least kills one of these. So this and this both kill one of these. End. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we should be good. We just attack all out here, put them at 9, and then we can play an end. I have to block in probably a pretty bad way. because they've all got trample. Like, literally every threat has trample here. So, obviously the Arbor Elf doesn't really matter, but... So if they block one here, that dies, it takes 1. Like, a block here, that dies, it takes... And they take 2, so there's 3 damage. So they have to sort of, like, look at double blocking with these, but then that makes these trample... Like, the other threats trample over. So then, like, these would start trampling over for 4. 5, 6, 7, so that's a trade there. 5, 6, 7, so they have to block another one here, right? But then take 10, 11 plus. Like, I feel like they can't survive this, because that's 10, yeah. So, and the sideboard of the ages. I don't think I want Breath Weapon. I think I was just an anomaly with the other deck. As much as the... Am I supposed to just cut an Oliphant and a runner? Keep one runner in, maybe? I don't know. But feels right, so let's go with that. We have no red here. But weirdly enough, I'm actually going to keep this. Maybe I shouldn't be cutting the Oliphant. Maybe it should be an Ent, if anything, but effectively they can get red sources too. Another top lander. So we'll hit the black one. Whop. Wellspring? Bracken. Okay. Look at all these forests. Uh-oh. Too many forests, too many forests. Too many forests, too many forests. Arbor, let's go. Very, actually quite flooded in general. Never mind even on just forests, but at 4, 5, 6, so we've got 12 lands left in our deck. Attack! I'll make this trade if you want. Oh, okay. Forerunner. Hi. My trample master. Imagine if we just naturally draw. What? What the hell? That's all it takes. Wonder Glamour and a 5/3. That one. Oh, and we would have drew the green sauce, the red sauce. See you guys for the 5th and final round. Welcome back to the 5th and final round here. We are on the play and we're against Moneymaker, the trophy man himself. So we have a red sauce here for Chrysalis on 3, which is a bit less than exciting, but is what it is. So wooded ridgeline. Then we'll attack. So are they on brood scale here? Yeah. Literally just naturally doing some stuff. So this and this is gone, so they're taking star, I would assume, unless they need a land. Unless they need a land. Land. Not the greatest matchup, but Forerunner's quite good at pushing damage. They take the chromatic star. Okie. So let's hope they don't naturally just have combo here. Go land. Brood skill. That's good. Brood scale into chromatic star. Not brood scale, wellspring into chromatic star. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can play Altasaur here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Altasaur. A Pardon Party. We'll take a repurposer. We will take a repurposer. Swing for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna push as much damage as possible here. I don't need the mana. Take 5. Do you have combo? Am I dead? Refractor. Refractor likely means I'm not dead. But what do I know? Black for black. 1. Deadly Dispute, okay. So they're likely looking at trying to 6, 11, 14, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Which actually works out quite nice. This number is perfect. We're going to play Forerunner here. And then no matter what the block, they die. 6, 10, 15. -1 is 14. We have to have a snuff out here. Yeah! Let's go! Forerunner coming in clutch. With a block here, so do they have a removal spell? Or they're gonna... Snakeskin Veil? The Snakeskin Veil to 1 is mental. You're on 1. Go. am I dead? So now they have to have another Nightblade, which they've also showed us at their win con. And they need a land. Half a black. And drum roll. Right, so the glamour. Breath weapon. Breath weapon's a weird one. It's a really weird one. I don't really like breath weapon. Passed into the fire. Oh. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of breath weapon either. I don't think this matchup's very good. I just want to get rid of Rumble. Like, Rumble's fine. Maybe it was Repurposer, but I just want to go and hope to die. That's basically all I want to do. So we haven't got turn 2 Chrysalis, but turn 3 Chrysalis is fine, right? So we want to try, hopefully they don't go Swamp Duress, because then we have no red source, but we want to play Sprawl first. Nice. We want to play Sprawl first because of Duress. And I'll play a land. I'll probably put them on separate ones as well. 1, 2, 3. So if we get a Repurposer here, we can just naturally got combo here. Mesfiend. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in Breath Weapon. But they're bringing in 2 Mesfiends, and it also stops them just naturally going turn 2 Brood Skill, turn 2 Pump, Sadistically Attack. Is also an option. So they could take Wild Growth here. Slows us down significantly. Yep. Thoughtseize effect. Paying off. As always. Yes. I can't do anything about that. Yep. Yeah, I definitely think I probably want Breath Weapon here. Chrysalis. So I'm just I'll play this one. Like if they're going to attack with these. What it is. I maybe should have played Chrysalis so I can block a spawn with this. If I have to block here, I don't really care. Assuming that they're going infinite here, they'll put a counter on and sadistically. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play Chrysalis. That's stuff I knows. Cool. Yeah, I definitely think I want Breath Weapon here. I don't think it's fantastic, but I think it's better than nothing. So we've got land, Breath Weapon. I think it's capable. It's pretty poor, but it is capable, I think. Like, we've got double interaction here. Assuming that we draw 8 of that land. Pretty awkward if they have Duress. They do not. So I get the red source here. Wooded Ridgeline. Oh, the Glamour number 2. Black source. Yeah, I think we were lucky to win game 1. I don't think this matchup's very good. Snuff out's gone. What did they choose? They chose Chromatic. Okie dokie. Land, huh? Then we'll pass. No else to do. Chromatic Star. Did I have a third land? They were digging for lands. Only if I knew this and I would have obviously hit the Tree Tails in the final land. That did. Yeah. Goodbye, green sauce. I would just like mana now. I think I've got enough interaction, obviously. Enough threats. Sort of what we're after now. We're stuck. The deadly dispute effects galore. Do they find them? Like, don't. Can we get some lands, please? Have to discard 2 cards. Double Glee, wow. There's a 4th land. Let's go. Have them miss on a land drop again. Then we draw a land for an Avenging Hunter. Please, come on. 2 mana for a Mesfiend, huh? Sure. Take what you want. It has to be Breath Weapon here, right? Otherwise, I can just take back what I want. Yeah. Oh, no, come on. I put 18 lands in the deck as well, so I wouldn't struggle with lands. And I just really, are they going to attack for 1 here? Yeah. But likely got Snuff out too. Which is awkward, because then I don't want to play the Avenging Hunter. Wellspring, sure. I'm not playing the Avenging Hunter. Basically because I don't want Snuff out to ruin me. Basically, so if I play Avenging Hunter here, they snuff it out, they attack for 1. Yeah. I found a green source. They found a green source. So they're taking a sadistically here. They take a Tree Tails. So they've only got 1 sadistically. Oh. And they're discarding 2 cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to do. I got forest cycling. I basically don't think I can afford to not respect the combo here. Is my problem. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring in cast into fire. I should have attacked for 5 there. Because like cast into fire here. So say they're gonna go for it sadistically, sack this, hold up safekeeping. Is probably is what they're looking like they're trying to do here. The also other thing about that is I could have just ignored that and just started casting stuff. 3 for a Nightblade, sure. Yep. So they got 1 sadistically. I play a wild growth here. Play this. And hit a mountain. Play the mountain. Do I just start attacking here? Like they get to take the initiative, but I can take it back, right? Like say if they snuff this out, they hit for 2. Yeah, I'm unsure because they don't need to attack, so stuffing out the Avenging Hunter is not really their priority as such. Brood scale, sure. Now they've set up so they can sadistically, and then they sack this. I then respond. I respond here, and they actually just adapt it. They've set themselves up quite nicely. Oh, all that. Stuff out a guy and set the combo off. They could have adapted, to be fair, but... And then we die. As I said, this matchup's not good, and if you don't have a super aggro start while they're sitting there fumbling digging, you're going to lose. And that's exactly what happened in game 1. So we had a really aggressive start, and they fumbled around, didn't have a combo. Because you can't... Game 1, you can't respect the combo at all, so... Concede, so they don't have to keep going through that. So, managed to 3-2. I don't think Brood Scale's a very good matchup. I think you can have your sideboard for it a little bit more. Like your breath weapons, probably like you can sacrifice stuff against aggro a little bit, and you probably don't need all these cast interfires to maybe have something else. Like you could probably put, I don't even know what you would have. You could have Screds in there. You could have lightning bolts, all that sort of stuff. Like there is things that you could probably have in, but I don't think it's. But I don't think it's worth it. I don't think how much you're gonna gain from it. So you might just accept that Brood Scale's a bad matchup, and that you have to be hyper aggressive and hope that they whiff, which is likely. Like they've literally just got 4 copies of both cards and lots of draw. And if they're spending their time drawing cards, like that's sort of fine. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe the actual game plan of the deck isn't bring in the glamour. It should be don't border all. Let's be aggro. Because they don't have any threat. Like, they don't have many threats. They're literally playing Brood Scale, Nightblade, or Invoker. And maybe 2 Mez Fiends. So, like, maybe being aggressive is probably the route that you need to take. And I'm not against that at all. I think that's also a possibility. So, yeah. I did enjoy Nylea's Forerunner. It was better than I expected, but we versed 0 Bolt decks, really. We versed Galblast decks, but it didn't really come up. And if they're bolting this, they're not bolting it. Or Galblast anything else. Yeah, deck's strong, as always. It probably should have been closer to a 4-1, to be fair, the Blue-Black Terror matchup, but variance is variance. I enjoyed this video, I enjoyed this deck. If you enjoyed it, please do not forget to hit a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'd never miss an upload. You can also check out Manatraders, the coupon code is below, as long with the referral link. Great way to support me, and also you get to rent this deck like I did as well, because we all know boredom parties ain't cheap. See you guys for the next one.